Narcissism is more than just loving yourself too much. It's a complex and often misunderstood condition that goes far beyond simple self-admiration. It's a real mental health condition called Narcissistic Personality Disorder, or NPD. This disorder affects how a person thinks, feels, and behaves, often leading to significant challenges in their relationships and daily life. People with NPD often seem very confident and charming on the surface. They can be the life of the party, drawing people in with their charisma and charm, but deep down, they crave admiration and lack empathy for others. This need for constant validation can drive their actions and interactions with others. This means they have trouble understanding or caring about how their actions affect other people. Their focus is often on their own needs and desires, with little regard for the feelings of those around them. They might manipulate and exploit others to get what they want. This can manifest in various ways, from subtle manipulation to outright exploitation. People with NPD often struggle with deep insecurity and fragility. Despite their outward confidence, they may feel deeply insecure and vulnerable. They build up a grandiose self-image to protect themselves from these feelings. This inflated sense of self-importance serves as a shield against their inner fears and insecurities. This can lead to a pattern of manipulative behavior. They may use others as tools to bolster their own self-esteem and achieve their goals. They might demand constant praise and attention. This need for admiration can be exhausting for those around them, as they constantly seek validation. They can become enraged when they feel criticized or challenged. Any perceived slight or criticism can trigger intense anger and defensiveness. Living with a narcissist can be very challenging. The constant need for validation and lack of empathy can create a toxic and draining environment. They might make you feel special and loved at first. In the beginning, their charm and attention can be intoxicating, making you feel valued and important. But over time, their need for control and lack of empathy can create an unhealthy and abusive relationship. The initial charm can give way to manipulation and control, leaving you feeling trapped and unappreciated. It's important to remember that you are not to blame for their behavior. Their actions are a reflection of their own issues, not a measure of your worth. Understanding NPD is crucial for protecting yourself in any relationship. Educating yourself about the disorder can help you recognize the signs and take steps to protect your well-being. It's not about labeling someone, but about recognizing harmful behavior patterns. Awareness is the first step in addressing and mitigating the impact of these behaviors. This awareness empowers you to make informed decisions about your well-being. By understanding NPD, you can take control of your life and relationships, ensuring that you prioritize your own mental and emotional health. Relationships with narcissists often follow a predictable pattern, known as the narcissistic abuse cycle. This cycle is a repetitive and manipulative process that keeps the victim trapped in a web of emotional turmoil. This cycle consists of 3 distinct phases: idealization, devaluation, and discard. Each phase is meticulously crafted to manipulate and control the victim, making it difficult to break free. Understanding this cycle can be eye-opening for those trapped in these relationships. It provides clarity and insight into the manipulative tactics used by narcissists. The cycle begins with idealization, often called love bombing. During this phase, the narcissist is charming, attentive, and seemingly perfect. The narcissist showers you with attention, compliments, and grand gestures of affection. They create an illusion of a perfect relationship, making you feel incredibly special and valued. They make you feel like you're the most special person in the world. This intense affection and admiration are designed to make you emotionally dependent on them. This whirlwind romance is intoxicating and designed to make you emotionally dependent on them. The narcissist's goal is to gain your trust and devotion, setting the stage for the next phase. As the relationship progresses, the cycle shifts to devaluation. This phase is marked by a stark contrast to the idealization phase. The narcissist's true colors begin to show. They start to criticize, belittle, and gaslight you, undermining your self-esteem and confidence. They criticize, belittle, and gaslight you. Their once loving and affectionate behavior turns into manipulation and control. They might isolate you from your friends and family, making you more dependent on them. This isolation further entrenches you in the toxic relationship. The same qualities they once admired in you are now used against you. Your strengths become weaknesses in their eyes, and they exploit them to maintain control. Finally, the cycle culminates in discard. This phase is the most devastating and abrupt. The narcissist, no longer finding you useful or exciting, abruptly ends the relationship. This sudden abandonment leaves you feeling blindsided and heartbroken. They might leave you for someone else, often someone they idealized during your devaluation. This new person becomes their next target, and the cycle begins anew. This discard is often cold, heartless, and leaves you feeling confused and devastated. Understanding this cycle is crucial for breaking free and healing from the trauma inflicted by a narcissistic relationship.